it's Liz here, and we're back today with our 15-minute drawing, and the project this week is a tropical bird. Well, need to see how that goes. So I am doing my projects in this little pad. I decorated, it was just plain black. I've decorated the front and the inside covers, and yeah, we're filling it up nicely with some sketches. I also stamp the date and the project title on the page. Let me see where the favourite one is. I think it's back here. This one, number 12. That's my favourite one so far. Something about that one. And then last week was our dog. And he's okay. I've seen better. I've seen worse. So we're on 23. And let's get started. Let's just get a clip for that. Oh, they're all... Here's the black one that I usually use. It's not all in a mess. Right. I'll just clip this open. And then we will fiddle about and make sure that you can see what's going on. Yeah, I think we're all right. So, step 1. Sketch out the bird or trace the template on page 233. So there's templates at the back for you to trace, but I always tend to do mine a bit bigger than this, and the whole point is to try and learn a little bit about sketching. So we don't really want to trace, well, not so far anyway. Maybe if it gets a wee bit more complicated we might trace, we'll see. Oh, there's a mermaid, look. Well, that's going to be quite a week. What week is that? Week 41. Oh my goodness. Not that many weeks to go. I'm amazed at how fast time has passed doing this. Right. Let's see, what bit will we do first? Maybe down that wing and round his head. So, round, and that's his head, and then round. Oh, that's not right. I went out when I should have gone in. In. And then out. Well, we can change it about if we... So, that's his head. Right, now we need to think about these little feathers. So how far down do we go? Right to his shoulder, to about there. Okay, and then on this side, which looks too big, it feels like I should turn the book around. And then his tail comes out. And we get more feathers. And then another layer of feathers. long feathers. At the bottom. And we've got another layer of feathers to do up here, bigger ones. And then another layer here. I made my feathers fat instead of long and thin. I don't suppose it matters, because I dare say all feathers are a bit different. Well, that, I think his head is probably a little bit smaller than it should be. I'll try and give him a bigger head. That's better. There. Okay. Right, start with the lightest colour for the head and tail feathers, but leave the eye white. Like mint green for the next section of feathers, try using an orange pen. Right, so green. Although it's a kind of teal colour that she's used. Let's try that one. So I'm using my Kuretake Zig Clean Colour Real Brush pens, and I should have like a bright yellow it's called, but it does seem more orangey. Okay, I've got my water here, my brush, and my little paper palette, which I think I'm about to use a new one from the book. They're tear-outs from the book and it's kind of plastic. And they're quite handy to have. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Maybe we want it a wee bit more orangey. We can mix it in. That's better. Right, so it's the top layer. Top layer of feathers. And I do quite like to just give it like a kind of watery, watercolour kind of look. Otherwise, I'd be as well just using the pen straight on and just getting a solid look. But I do, this is the way I've been doing it through the book, and it's been working for me, so I'm quite happy to continue with the watery pens. Right, and the blue. And I don't even mind going over the lines a little bit, because that adds to the kind of watery, sketchy look, I think. Okay, so Step 2. Over here, let's smooth the water. Using your final colour, for me it was a vibrant green, colour block the rest of the bird. Right, so she swapped the colour. Here's a green. Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll go with that. So the rest of the bird. Oh, it's very tropical, isn't it? It's like opal fruit colours. Well, opal fruits aren't called opal fruits anymore, are they not? What are they called now? I can't remember. I'll need to Google that when I get off filming, or else it might come to me. Right, so that's that. Oh, and I've got a wee brown beak to do. That. And a wee dot in his eye. That. Okay. Use a bright contrasting. Oh, watch that water. Use a bright contrasting coloured pencil for the beak. Oh, we did that already. Oops. Used a ivory red. Make sure the pencil is nice and sharp. Add a small dot to the eye. Done that. Well, we were well ahead there, jumping the gun. Use a dark green pencil to add the little specks all over his body and feathers. Finally, use a few U-shaped squiggles to the tail for extra texture. Okay, so what we will do is we will directly go in with our pen and just add the little dots like that. Because we're not mixing it with water, it'll go on to the water darker. And then a few random ones down here. Right, and then she's put little U-shaped. Nope, mine are turning into Y's and V's. And then the same with the blue down here. And then she's got a little bit of that there. Well, I'm not sure this week. It's an attempt, that's for sure, but I'm just not entirely convinced. This wing looks bigger than this wing, but then when I look at hers, that does look bigger than that one. So I think it's actually, and I'm making excuses for myself here, but I do think it's actually quite an odd looking bird anyway. So yeah, but anyway, that's it done. What's next week? Oh, a fish. Oh, a stripy fish. A fish with a t-shirt on. Right, okay, we're going to leave it there. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.